So, hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today I thought I would do a recommendation video. I read a lot, but then again, I just seem like I never can get enough for doing one recommendation video. Just because I don't want to, recommend the book over and over and over again, because a lot of books have different types of tropes and like that. So I just really am struggling with reading one certain thing. But so I write everything down and I have figured out that I actually have enough for a fantasy recommendation. I actually have two, but I've decided that I will be doing 5 every single time, just because I feel like 5 is a good number. Then you have like a few that you can read, or yeah, so, or then like some of these are known, because I do read some popular books, but then I also read some less popular books. So let's just talk about 5 of the fantasy romances I have been reading quite a while now ago. So the first one is Kiss of the Royal, and basically what this book is about Ivy. And basically in this world, the princesses kisses the princess to kind of give them power so that they get stronger to defeat these creatures like goblins and yeah, different types of things. However, Princess Ivy, she have lost yet another partner, and basically now she needs another partner to kind of go out on this quest. And here in comes Prince Zack, and he is the best swordsman in the kind of kingdom. Basically, those two go out on a quest. This is kind of a hate to love, just because they don't agree on anything at all, and they fight throughout like at least half the book. I don't remember how long they are fighting, but they are fighting for a long time, so it's definitely hate to love. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I have not heard a lot of people talk about this book. It's not really well known, but yeah, it's a fantasy romance. It's definitely YA, just because there is nothing explicit, yeah, that is going on in this book. But I really liked it, so if you want something quick to read, a standalone, this is a standalone. So yeah, if you want a standalone fantasy romance book, then try this one out. I don't think this will be everyone's cup of tea, but I really enjoyed it, and I have reread it like 3 times, maybe 2 or 3 times. The next one is a more well-known one, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses. And when people talk about fantasy romance, they always talk about this series. So this is a series. It has 3 books and then a novella before you go on to following a different character that you meet in this series. So I will definitely say that I feel like the second book is the best book. So, but you have to read the first one to get what happens in the second one. But basically, the first book is about Farah, and basically she kills a wolf in the woods, and basically in like a few days later, in comes a fae, and he says that because you killed this wolf that was the fae, you need to come with me to my kingdom, and you have to live out your life there. If not, I will kill you. So she decides to go with this guy called Tamlin, and yeah, fantasy romance. It's, I will say it's more like closer to the new adult area. Even though it is set as a young adult, I will say that it kind of crosses towards new adult. And it's a little bit more steamy, so yeah, I really enjoy this series. And yeah, there is definitely, you definitely change your mind throughout this series with different people, and there is a lot of things that is happening in this book. Then we have Clean Sweep, and of course I can never remember names, but yeah, we are following this woman, and she so this is like more towards like urban fantasy, but it's still a fantasy. So but it's about this woman. She owns this inn, and basically she is in this inn. Different kind of creatures can come and stay, so like vampires, werewolves, a lot of different people can come and stay in this house. And basically one of her neighbors is, I think he's a werewolf. So yeah, and things happen. This is a series, but the books are quite short. They are around 200 to 250 page mark, maybe 300, but I don't think so. So it's, every single book is quite short, but yeah, I think I am on the third. I'm going to start with the fourth book or something. And so far, I've been really liking this series. It's not too well known. I have not heard a lot of people talk about it. But yeah, it's definitely like a fantasy romance that so far is really slow going. Since it's a series, this has like not a happily ever after at the end of book one. I'm just going to put it out there. Some people want the happily ever after right there and then. This book doesn't have that. So the next is Face Captive, and I don't think everyone will like this book. It's about this girl, and basically her roommate like sends her off to the Fae realm, and basically there she meets the Winter King, and basically he sees that this girl is his mate, and he wants to bring her to his kingdom, the Winter realm. And it's basically their story. This series has 4 books with the same couple, and then it has, I think it's 4 with another couple. So I read the 4 books with this couple, and yeah, it was some like scenes that wasn't like the best, and I'm traumatized of one, like a unicorn scene. So yeah, a little traumatized by that, but overall I like this series. This is not like a serious series. It's more fun, lighthearted. Like every single book are like 150, 200 pages, so it's not that long. So if you just want something easy read that is not to be taken too seriously, then maybe try this one out. And then the last one is House of Earth and Blood. So it's the first book, and I have 2 Sarah J. Maas books on here. So yeah, this is more adult. and it's about Bryce. And basically, Bryce, she is like half elf, I think, and half human. And she lives in this city called Crescent City. And here, all different kinds of creatures are living. And something happens in her life with a criminal. And basically, um, there are murders going on in this city, and Bryce is set to help. However, this is a really dangerous task, so she gets a bodyguard, and that is a fallen angel called Hunt. If you want to read this book, don't read the blurb, like the synopsis on the back, just because I feel like that spoils a lot. And yeah, if you want to read this book, then you should definitely do that within the year, because next year we get the second book, and I can't wait. I already have pre-ordered it. So I loved this series. There is like, rather you love it or you hate it. So this is not for everyone. But you know, every single person have like different types of books that they like. And yeah, these are some of my favorites. I have more favorites that we will talk about later. So I can definitely do another fantasy romance recommendation soon. And yeah, then I hope I will be able to do more recommendations soon. You know, I do have some other ones that I can do. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!